Boom. I think we're live, but I can't tell, so I need you guys to tell me. What's that? Oh, I think the ads are on as well, huh? Are we live? We're live? Hell yeah, let's go. So good. This new streaming software, like, I don't have any visual. Wait, I'm gonna go onto my own channel for 1 second, just make sure that everything's all good. We've got a bit of music playing in the background, so like, if the music's too loud, let me know. You know, I just want it to be as awesome as possible for you guys. Where's my live? Oh, sorry about the ads, by the way. Someone's just said, where you at? Is that... Everything's good? Yes. Let's go. Hey, alright, sorry, I'm listening to my own stream. Hey, there we go. Alright, sweet. Happy days. What's up, what's up? Welcome everyone to the live stream. Thought we'd do something a little bit different today. And, wait, turn me up? Turn me up. Alright, I can turn me up. Is this better? It might be a bit peaky. How's it? Good? Yeah, sick. Yeah, what's up? Welcome. Everyone's in the stream. Boom. Let's go. As you can see, we've got the member stickers on the screen right now. So basically, I've had a bit of trouble getting these member stickers all done the way that I wanted them done, but I finally have the design done. So people like Luke here in the comment section, who is a member, as you can see, will be getting sent out one of these stickers, which is sick. So if you want to be a member of the channel, jump on board. You get a sticker. We're going to be doing live streams every month. But today, I thought we could browse Facebook Marketplace together. How good's that? Because obviously we're all constantly on it all the time, and I'm trying to find like new project. Of course, the Slambo's not finished. We've got a lot of work still to do on that. What's up? Mission to send. Timmy Rogers. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Slambo's still got a bit of stuff to do, but everyone's asking what's next. I don't know what's next. So I thought we could browse what's next together and suss out this marketplace thing. What's up? Great. So yeah, I'll answer questions as we go along, of course, as well. But check out my new streaming setup. I feel a bit fancy right now. We've got the two screens going. We've got a bit of music in the background. Hell yeah. So if anyone wants me... Interesting to see what they have for your Facebook Marketplace algorithm. Well, here we go. This is what pops up straight away when I hop up on Marketplace. So we've got a faulty Xbox controller, a $50 guitar, a watch. Look at this Casio watch. How good's that? Oh, by the way, anyone that does a super chat like Aussie Burnout just did, you get priority. So let's answer him straight away. Can your next project be a burnout car build? I mean, I'm definitely not opposed to it. I don't know. I love doing burnouts. So yeah, I mean, I guess also Raceworks is a big sponsor of mine. Scotty from Raceworks is a big burnout guy. So there's every chance, you know, that we could do a burnout car, go do a burnout competition, and Scotty will probably be judging, so we know we have the upper hand there. What's up, team? So yeah, I mean, I'm fully open to doing a burnout car. One thing we're not going to do next is another drift car, because we have too many drift cars. And I know that you say that you can never have too many drift cars. What's up, Matty Farr? Let's go. But you can have too many drift cars if your wallet is not big enough to sustain said drift cars. You want a motorized bike off me, Ethan? I mean, is it free? Danny Pesek, my man, welcome to the chat. We'll be playing some sim later. Jack asked earlier, we're going to be jumping on sim? Yes, we will. But let's jump in. Oh man, Ken, what's up? Buy a Ferrari Commodore, but get the Nismo edition. Alright, Ken, I think that you've had too many energy drinks for today, mate. Too many of something, because that sentence doesn't make sense. But you know what? We're gonna get straight into the searching while we're chatting. Hit me in if you want me to search something. By the way, hit me in the comment section. Let's get this going. But I'm going straight into it. I want to look up kit cars for starters, because they're actually a lot harder than you think to find. And I'm quite into the kit car thing now that we've done the Lambo. New drift kart vid. I just dropped one yesterday. You're so impatient. Do you know how much effort these videos take to make? That drift kart's small, but there's so much work that goes into that, and then the videos as well. Let's have a look. K20. What's up, Smurfy? Smurfy420, welcome to the combo. Look at this. Kit kart. Alright, let's change our search radius. Surely. Let's go 500 kilometers, because we're willing to travel. We're keen to travel for this thing. A 740 Volvo. See, that is right up my alley. A Volvo Wagon, I'm 100% open to doing. Barra swapped. My friend Bailey has a Barra R33. He put in his car, he's had 0 issues, and that thing absolutely fries tires. He's done a couple of drift days now. Doesn't Jay Duca have some kid cars lying around? Jay has real cars lying around. Lots of insane real cars. I was there a couple of weeks back. We stayed the night at his apartment, which is just his garage with an apartment above it, which is sick. And he has an old Skyline there, which is absolutely wild. Alright, let's find something to actually click on. Burnout RX-7. Okay, here we go. This is right up my alley. I've always wanted to do a Beetle. Merc V8 Wagon. Bro, the Beetle. Check this out. It's only done 1,000 kilometers as well. I don't know if I believe that. Listed 9 weeks ago, so we know he's negotiable. Oh, that's sus. Alright, see? Something like this. That's pretty sweet. Streams over, Beetle done. We've found the car. Look at this, dude. Look, full C-notched frame at the rear, so we can slam it out. Alright, Beetle's alright. What else we got? Yeah, see, a rat rod would be sick. 4.5 grand cash, sold. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Alright, look at this though. Look at this. Look at this. How's that? See, this is right up our alley. Apart from the fact that we've already done one before. Nissan Exa, big fan. They're actually pretty cool. Shawnee, what's going on, my man? Welcome to the stream. So one big thing we've got to keep in mind, right? So when you're doing YouTube, because obviously, as much as I'm doing the build for myself, you have to take the channel into consideration. This is not that different. Fun fact. I actually have talked to this guy because I may have tried to buy that Lancer, but I'm not going to tell you why. We didn't end up buying it, obviously. Morris Minor, I've already owned one. I had an 1100 and it was so good. Anyway, so on YouTube, right, there are so many factors that go into a car that you choose to build. Obviously, like how niche it is, how popular they are online. So we do a bunch of research. Pavlov, we talked earlier today. Get some real axles, son. A drift Hiace. Look, maybe not a drift one because too many drift cars, but a Hiace in general, I'm super open to. We did an L300 van in New Zealand. We used to cruise around in it when we were younger, and we put an Evo engine in it, and it had a screamer out, like the screamer pipe went out the front wheel, and we used to take like 10 people in it, would cruise the streets, and we would race like WRXs and stuff, and it was full worked van, and it was so good. And you should see the look on people's faces when you take off at the lights and they have a screamer coming out of this van. Hey, so good. How's this? Look, it's basically another Diablo, but it's Nissan's version of it. Alright, bit of rust here. Proton Jumbuck. Yeah, that's probably too far down the how's the kit? How's that? It's probably too a tad bit of rust. Probably too far down like the budget Evo build type scenario, you know? I think we need to think a little more outside the box. What's that intercooler setup though? That's wild. Ah, twin turbo. That's why. $5,000. I mean, that's not terrible. I don't know what 300ZXs go for, but I feel like this day and age, for something like that, it's a wild build. But $5,000, you could have a lot of fun with that. Oh, he's donating again. He's that keen on us doing a burnout build. What's Aussie burnout cars with 3 out of 10 top chats already, and we're only what 10 minutes into the freaking chat. A Safiro. Alright, let's see. Safiro. So, by the way, if you guys want me to search up any cars, hit me. If there's any listings that you find on your end, send them to me or let me know where to look. I'll go all over Australia. We can look. It doesn't have to be in Melbourne. The older mid-engine Tarago, low boost, club reg. Wait, what's a Tarago? Look how rare Safiros are. There are none. Oh, here's one. No, that's an R33, I think. Yeah, it's an R33. My bad. It's a Cam Martin car. Safiros, it's crazy. They're so rare here, but in New Zealand, and weird Laurels and Safiros everywhere. A K-Truck. Look, I don't know what it is, but I just never got the hype. I don't know why. Hey. Kuvadoobie. I don't know how to spell it. Kuvadoobie, but thank you for the $1. I appreciate you. The Holden burnout car, by the way. And get a coffee. Thank you for the coffee, Australia. So the Holden burnout car. If I was gonna do a burnout car, I'd just do something absolutely wild, like go buy like a crashed Mercedes C63 or something like that, and then put like a barra or something in it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Do something just completely out of the box. I really enjoy doing weird cars. Yeah, Jack, the Porsche kit car. So I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. I was looking at this Porsche kit car. It was a 911, I think. Porsche kit car, and it was so sick. $8,000, the full kit, and it came with the molds and everything. I didn't pull the trigger on it, and it sold, and I know the person it sold to because it actually sold to another drifter. Early Mirage hot hatch. Suzuki Mighty Boy. Suzuki Mighty Boy. Let's have a look. Mighty Boy? Oh snap. What is that? That's oh my god. 13B, I mean, I feel like a 13B would suit this thing. What do you put in that tub? You'd hardly fit a body in that. I don't know why my head went straight to body. I apologize for that. Oh, look at this. What motor's in this? A works motor with turbo running gear. Let's go. Alright, it's got some disco lights up here in the back. That's cool. Hell yeah. You put a child in the tub. Thanks for that, Cade. Yeah, the to-do list is pretty large on this thing. Sus the motor though. Wait, what? How big is the motor? It must be like 1 litre. I've never seen these cars before, Nathan. Ever. That's not real. I feel like that's a car for ants. It's so small. $2,500 though. To be fair, it's like a quarter of a car and you're paying $2,500. So technically that's $10,000 if it was full car size. Look up whether there are any supercar replicas. I mean, I think I see like cars stick it up like supercars driving around. Supercar. We're not buying a Mustang. I don't feel like driving into crowds of people right now. Look, there's an AMG C63 AMG for rent. Link up with J low standards and build a slammed rotor cruiser. Content and a sick build at the end. Me and Jay are 100% going to link up. I feel like we get on so well, and obviously we love the same stuff with our builds. Also, I can't afford to freaking rent this C63. I actually really want to do like a Mercedes or something like that. Rear-wheel drive Civic. A little bit similar to the rear-wheel drive Evo, and my boy Jimmy already did it. So I feel like I would love it, but I feel like it's been done, and we can think a little more outside the box. Also, where are the kit cars? Alright, what about a Porsche? Oh, that's not how you spell it. Porsche. Alright. An Audi. If we were going to do an Audi, I want to do like a 5-cylinder because they sound so good. Euro Wagon. Hell yeah. I'm a big Wagon fan. Nathan's got a BMW wagon that he'd probably give us. Hey Nathan. Mini supercharged burnout car. Okay. Now you're thinking a little more up my alley in terms of out of the box. I feel like, yeah, if I was going to do a burnout car, I don't know what I'd do. It has to be something weird. You can't rock up with something that's just normal. It just wouldn't be right for us. Alright, there's a Porsche. I'm going to show you guys something. This is what I've been looking at. Tell me what you think. Where is it? I think I have my radius set too high. There it is. Alright, suss this out. I've had my eye on this. 30 grand. Alright. It's a rolling shell. And it comes with a bunch of like parts and stuff, right? This thing actually looks like it will be a sick project. And because it's a rolling shell, we can put whatever we want in it, which would be pretty sick. But I don't know if there's like a big audience. I mean, Jimmy's doing the Maserati Porsche, and those videos are doing pretty well. But I don't know what the audience is like for like a Porsche build. But then you could K-swap, although, yeah, K-swap that. A Barra? I don't know if you'd fit a Barra in the back of this. Get that as it. If you're willing to spend 30 grand. Yeah, that's the problem. Your boy isn't really super willing to spend 30 grand, but it's been online for a while. So, I mean, the longer it's online, you know, the more you can stretch the negotiations. Yeah, and also, like I was thinking, Australian burnout cars. You put a motor in the front, you're really going to piss some people off, which would be a lot of fun. Do a Chrysler Valiant drift car. Street car? No more drift cars. At the moment. We have too many drift cars. Tara will kill me if I do another drift car. Wait. Alright, here we go. Can you look up a 2000 Daewoo Metis? Heavenly Gamer 19. What's up, boy? Thank you for the love on the Slambo. I appreciate you, bro. Alright, what are we looking up? Wait, I feel I lost it. Daewoo Metis. Alright. Alright, here we go. Supercharged Mini Cooper. People were keen on the mini stuff. Oh, what is this? Granted, I'll give you that. It's $1,000. But what is this? I was hoping for something. 15k. Hopefully you were talking about the Porsche. Again, if we do a drag build, maybe like it would be hilarious to rock up at the track with something like this. RWB swap the Porsche. Honestly, that Porsche is like a dream car of mine. And the next car I build, I really want to do a street car. Since you love Beamers, yeah, I want to do like a V10 or V12. But this kind of ain't it. That's a little outside my realm of the looks. New video idea. I installed WiseFab in my wife's R34 when she wasn't looking. Thanks, Bailey. Great video idea. Next video idea. Please give me money for my divorce. To be fair, I actually have a video coming out soon of a complete overhaul of Tara's R34 that we're going to be doing without her knowing. But she knows at least that I want to do something to her car, and I think she'll be happy about it. But if I put WiseFab in it, I'm not sure she'll be that stoked. Look up Soka. Wait, but that wouldn't be in Marketplace, would it? By the way, Mike Lake members, look at this. Member stickers. If you become a member, you get one of those stickers. Alright, let's go. What am I looking up? Crap. I lost it. Soka. Alright. Wait, how do you spell it? U-O. U-O. Bear with me, guys. I'm not the best speller in the world. Oh, yeah. Insane. I've seen these before. Isn't that an S13? Which is so weird. That looks like some shit out of Batman or something. Alright, someone said you should try Hydra, a Jaguar. Hail Hydra. Love you, Viz, mate. Yes, underrated. Bro, Center the Goat, thank you so much. Rotary swap Daihatsu. I have to go eat, see ya. Bye. Thanks for chilling. That's sick, but I feel like that's probably the rarest thing in the whole entire world. Jaguar. Any ideas yet? Nothing that's piqued the interest so far. I mean, these X-types Jaguars are pretty cool. There's a drift car, one of them in Ireland. Welcome to Team All Access. Australian Burnout Cars just became a member. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, Jags are cool. I think I want to do a Mercedes over a Jag. And a Porsche over a Mercedes. This is pretty gangster. But again, they're so rare. Like, that's actually pretty cool. $7,000? That's so cheap. It's so weird how things like that didn't appreciate. That seems very clean and very cheap. I mean, it's got boomer sideways photos, which is really annoying. Oh wait, Luke Ashworth, yes, what did he say? Golf cart. Okay. What do you guys think about putting like 1,000cc motorbike motor into a golf cart? Or something crazy into a golf cart. Oh, my dogs are barking. I'm trying to read all you guys' stuff. You're typing so fast. 1,000cc shopping cart build. Boosted boys style. Prelude. Wait, what about Wagon? Let's just type in Wagon. Let's see what we get. I know Bailey's here because he's addicted to Marketplace. So as soon as he saw that I'm doing a Marketplace stream, he's like, he couldn't not watch. I wouldn't mind doing, oh, here's the L300 Wagon. The van, sorry, so good. Hit me with your wagon ideas. Oh. Is this it? Is this it? These Volvo wagons have always done it for me. We're here to spend your money. Yin, welcome. Buy more of my stuff so that I can continue to spend more money. Keeper Reed already did the Volvo wagon. Ken, you are right. Although I wouldn't say that it's my favourite looking Volvo wagon. No disrespect or beef. But there's, I can't remember his name, but there was a drifter in Ireland who had the most gangster Volvo wagon. It was so cool. Slammed, wide wheels, small wide wheels. 5-cylinder cane. Now you're talking my language. Another thing I want to do as well is get like the world's smallest supercharger from Temu and just buy the worst car off Marketplace and just slap the supercharger on it and see what happens. LS swap Volvo. Fun fact, we are competing in the LZ World Tour in New Zealand next month. If you're in NZ, make sure you get your tickets. And I'm driving my first ever LS car. I'm competing in it. I don't know whether I'm excited or... Actually, no, I'm excited. Working with some really cool people over there, so it's going to be sick. Old Merc looks sick. Or old Audi. Yeah, so good. I'm into my old Toyotas as well. Make a twin charge mystery mobile from Scooby-Doo. The wagon thing's not... There's nothing cool. Oh, I lied. This is pretty cool. It looks like it will take about 5 years to bring it back into its actual form where you can use it. Samet did the supercharger. Yeah, but did he actually do it, or did he just try to do it and nothing? You know what I mean? Because I think I watched that and then I never really saw the results. I checked it out. Vita Beetle drag car. You know, Marty Cummins did the Vita Beetle with the Subaru STI WRX motor in it. V8 swap a boat. Yeah, you realize that I will kill myself if you give me any type of power in the boat in the water. They don't let me drive the boats when we go away for New Year's for a specific reason. Oh. Porsche 944. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Again. Porsche 944. Oh yeah, these are sick. Dude, look how cheap they are. When I say cheap, it's still 12 grand, but on its auto. Again, another fun fact, we found one of these for... Oh man. Thank you for... Definitely need to do a Porsche build one day. Drag front wheel drive would also be sick. Burtis Builds. Thank you for the love, brother. I appreciate you so much. Jeez. Thank you for the support. Honestly, it blows me away. But yes, the Porsche. So I almost bought one of these the other day for 4 grand. The dude listed it, and it was this color. Basically this exact car, but it had been sitting in a paddock, but it was complete. The dude listed it for 4 grand, and it basically sold immediately. It was manual as well. It'll be so sick because then we could get one of the, like one of these turbo would be pretty cool. The only thing is it's kind of very similar to the 280ZX. By the way, everyone go subscribe to Burtis Builds, man. Thank you for supporting, bro. I appreciate you. Liberty Wagon. Yep, that's very New Zealand style. We call it a Legacy in New Zealand. Subaru Legacy. You guys say Subaru. Look, this guy keeps popping up. Oh, how's this? Let's go. Only needs couple things for roadworthy. E30 with a V8. It's been done. I think that would struggle for views on YouTube. Also, like V8's just, I'm not a massive V8 guy. Porsche V8, yes. Oof. What about like something turbo diesel? Sup Tom, welcome. Rotary Impreza. Not a bad idea. Kingswood Wagon, an Escort. Give me something to search. I want something real obscure. Actually, let's go back to kit car. And then let's change us to like, how do I get it to Adelaide? Apply. A Hilux. Do you know that the old drift Hilux that we made on the channel is still somewhere? And people send it to me all the time, and I've been so tempted to try and buy it back. Where are the kit cars? There are literally none. Oof. Yeah, the 944s were like 4 grand, 5 grand for it. Oof, this is sick. That's so cool. Sorry, I got sidetracked. FDs are just so cool. Ford Escort. Okay. Mark II. Pretty sick. Used to drive around a Mark 1 Escort with a Cortina motor in it. That thing went awesome. What is a coffin car? The Clubman looks nice. Oh, let's go. Alright. That's sick. I feel like you need to be at least 60 to own that though, you know? Like, you own a holiday home and you kind of just cruise around this like on the beachfront between you know, getting coffee at the cafe to your holiday home. And that's definitely what this is for this dude as well. Oh, what's happening here? The Forester. Manual too. Let's go. Datsun 910. Yeah. So the Datsun 1600 is the one of the cars that I've never owned that I've always wanted to own. Are just so sick, but geez, they're expensive now. Please drift a hearse. Wait, I'm gonna tell you, what's this coffin car stuff about? Nope. There's nothing, no coffin cars. Don't know what you guys are talking about. Wait, should we Google it? Coffin car. Dad used to have a turbo 1600. Dude, your dad is a legend. K70 Wagon. Fun fact, J-Lo Standards is giving away a K70 Wagon at the moment. What's up, by the way? Everyone, thank you for hanging out with me while we browse Marketplace. Oh, yeah, okay. A coffin car is literally a funeral car. I think they meant a hearse, yeah. I thought maybe a coffin car was like, I don't know, like an actual type of car. W124. Mercedes. Oh yeah. I used to have a 190E when I was younger. Man, I've had so many cars. Mike, when you're free, I sent you 2 kit cars on Insta. Insta? Alright, let me figure it out. Instagram. Where'd you find them? Marketplace. What's it called? Okay. Ah, AC Cobra. Wait, where's it located though? Oh, Adelaide. Oh, they just haven't called them kit cars. AC Cobra. Hell yeah. Here we go. Not bad. Jeez. That's literally just the outer, like, shell. Oh yeah, with doors, boot and bonnet. Man, it's crazy how lucky we got with the Slambo to get that with everything. Love you in an ungay way. Love you in an ungay way too, Max, hey? Shout out, Max. You can love me in a gay way too. It's fine. Surely take Sam out for a lap in the coffin car. I'm unsure whether you've been there in a nefarious way. If you do, that's very mean. We are only kind to people here. Lotus 7 kit cars are wild. Lotus 7 kit car. I never thought I'd be a kit car dude, but ever since we did the Slambo, oh yeah, that's sweet. Ever since we did the Slambo, I'm like more open to the whole thing. Should just do a Civic build. You need to, like, whenever you do a build, you always got to do something you're like super passionate about, because there are going to be times where you have to fight through the lack of motivation, and if you already aren't that passionate about it at the start, it's so hard to continue, you know, kick on. That's why, like, even the R32 build, the restoration that we did, I just lost a little bit of love for that build while we were doing it. Classic Aussie rally car. Oh, rally car. Let's type in rally car and see what we get. Oh, what's this? Holden Astra rally car. Look at it. She's so happy in that thing. Do you reckon she drives it? Who knows? It's settled. We buy the black Porsche. That black Porsche is on the list. So we have a list. It's invisible. It's right here. The black Porsche is on the list. But then we have to decide a motor. So like we're in another predicament straight away. What motor's this got in it? 1.8 litre. 1.8 litres of Fury. Logbook. It's not turbo though? Alright. I feel like rally car. Look at this. That's called a Vauxhall Astra here. Wait, where are you from? Clearly not Australia. How are the wheels on this thing? 10.5 grand. This guy has taste. The 6-spec wheels, that's what's up. Fake Evo 123. You know that J-Lo standards pulled a freaking Evo, like Evo, oh, it's a GSR, but it had Evo running gear out of a paddock, and then he sold it for 5 grand. Hey guy, I'm gonna call you back later, by the way. Love you. Hope you're having a good day and things got better. He had the Evo for 5 grand, sold it, and it sold in like 30 minutes before I could buy it off him. I used to have one of the exact same color when I was younger. They're so freaking cool. Love you, guy. Can't wait for the LZ World Tour. OM 606 diesel. I really want to do a turbo diesel build. I feel like we could do that Porsche and put a turbo diesel motor in it. That would ruin people. I don't think that the OM 606 engines are quite rare. Oh gosh, I'll show you guys something. Melbourne. Okay. There was a motor that I tried to buy. It might be sold now. It was... It might be sold now. Go. Yeah, it was a Maserati engine built by Ferrari, and this lady was selling it for 2 grand. Like, it was crazy. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was this engine. She was selling it for 2 grand. I said to her, she was obviously clearly pissed off at people, because I messaged her and I was like, I'm keen. And then she's like, you know, sorry, I've had a lot of people message me. I was like, no worries, is it still available? And then she goes, thanks for wasting my time. And then she blocked me. Because I think she got annoyed at me asking if it was still available. But I was genuinely asking her, like, is it still available so I can buy it? Hey Mike, can I chat with you later? Give it a crack, Tom. I generally message everyone back on Instagram, if I can. Supercar replica bodies. Alright, I think we're gonna have to change. What do we type in? Replica car? I don't know. Yeah, GT40. Oh my god. Wait, what's it? What's a Purvis Eureka? Proton jumbuck with Evo front. It's been done. Come on, Yin. I know you can do better than that. 1960-1970 Ford Falcon. That will get views. I'm not gonna lie to you. This thing's gangster, dude. Look at that roof. What's up? This thing's clean as hell. Never thought I'd sell it, but I've just bought a Ferrari 360. Must be nice. I gotta let my dogs in the room. 1 second. They're having a cry. Hey, buddy. All right, we're back. Excuse me. Got to tend to the dogs. 1960, 1970 Ford Falcon. The Falcons, not really super my thing. Oof. I think Jack wants the GT40. Jack, you can buy the GT40. I don't know why I'm looking at this. We don't have the money for any of this. I'm so stuck. I don't know it's such a hard one. Turbo Camaro. Let's have a look. Isn't that what Jay just gave away? Camaro. Trade it for the Slambo. You are dreaming. Yeah, that's what Jay just gave away. These are the strangest looking cars. It's like an Uncanny Valley VL so weird. Also, fairly sure front wheel drive. Porsche Cayenne. Dude, I was looking at them. Because I really wanted to get one and just like absolutely slam it out and make it look like crazy. But then I was like, what really can we do with it? An F1 car. The Volkswagen race car looks really cool for a street car. Wait, Volkswagen race car. I think that was back. Well done, Nathan. That looks really good for a street car, mate. Whoa, actually, that's gangster. What the hell? Oh, damn. Okay, I saw the first photo and I was like, eh, and then the second photo. I don't know if this is road registerable. Pulsar GDIR. There was one the other day, 13 grand. Oh, look at that. It's still there. Now it's 12 grand. Isn't that quite cheap for a GDIR? I thought they were supposed to be CCC Minty. Love you, buddy. Yeah, isn't that cheap? It seems cheap. I thought they were supposed to be like 30 grand. Runs and drive. Oh, maybe heat gasket issue. Heat gasket on an SR. Not that hard to do. We've done that in the pits at Ibisu, so that's what I thought. It seems cheap, but I think it's been listed for like a little bit. Yeah, 5 days. It was 13 grand. So, I think those things have like a mad cult following, but it's a very niche. It's funny how we all see the same stuff on Marketplace. Lowball, yeah, look. 8 grand or I'm walking. R31 Skyline. Alright, let's look up the R31s. Fun fact, when I first got here, my first drift car was an R31 Skyline. A Commodore build. Man, I don't know if you guys want to see me build a Commodore. I think you guys want to see me build something just off the rails weird. I feel like Commodore's just too far. Man, you can still get R31s so cheap. Commodores are too far, like, in the realm of normal. Cordia turbo, not bad. Like 1.5 litre turbo. Morris Minor, so good. Suzuki X90. Sorry about the 10th attempt. Right, I just want to look at the R31s quickly. Oof. Suss out the pink though. R31s are cool. Maybe a little too square for my liking. Hey, I think this is Candace's car. Well, it is Candace's car. If you guys want to buy a cheap R31, Candace is selling this. Oh no, she's wrecking it. Lowballer. Wait, you guys want to see something real sad? This is real sad. It's real sad. I know. This was a very unfortunate, necessary thing to happen. So sad. I told you. Too many drift cars. It's crazy. It's actually technically sold. So I should mark it as pending. The dude gave me a deposit today, which is... Yeah, I know. I thought... It's honestly, like... Sucks. I feel super average about selling it, like super guilty, but it all comes down to the fact that we need to make some money and free up some space in the shop, and 3 drift cars is crazy, right? Because we've got the E36, which is like a very fun car, but also very competitive, real economical, and then we've got the Lambo, which is like you know, a great exhibition car, real high end for all the fun stuff. And then the Evo just sits in the shop and just collects dust. And I obviously now have to level up the YouTube and keep going with it. And to do that, you need money. And contrary to popular belief, even though you have 100k subscribers, you don't actually make a lot of money. So we have to find a way to keep the things going, which is crazy. But yeah, sad times. Any old Datsun 4-door, 120Y, 180B, 200B. Yeah, Datsun's sick. And they're super cheap here as well. New Zealand are heaps more expensive. How's the BMW though? Congrats on that, man. Thank you a lot, Harley. I appreciate you, bro. More fun. Yeah, more funds for new cars. It just is what it is. Mitsu Sigma 4G63. Sigmas are cool. I feel like the a 4G63 Sigma's been done many times. I think it comes up with the lens, but I think we could do better than I think that. Yeah, I don't know why, but I really think something like a Porsche would be awesome. These are all just photo lenses. Rex's BMW build is super cool. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. But I reckon, yeah, and that's killing it for him. A Porsche 935 kit car. Can I show you guys something? I want to show you guys something. Check this out. This was on my mind for so long. Check this out. This is a Porsche Boxster that this old dude in so it starts like this, which is crazy. This old dude in Europe, he makes the kits that he sells, and it literally ends up looking like a full Porsche GT3. Like, look at all these panels get replaced, but that is a Porsche Boxster. That's the end result, which is absolutely mental. But it's crazy. The kit's not necessarily cheap, but man, it's cool. MR2 Ferrari kit. I saw one the other day for sale. Porsche Boxster model with a crazy swapping kits. Yeah, like, and also the Boxsters, they turbo pretty well, which would be sick. Knight Rider car. I grew up watching Knight Rider. So good. But yeah, this was an idea that I had to do, because obviously no one's done it over here. It's absolutely just crazy how well they turn out. Look at that. Literally just looks like a GT3. I wouldn't do it specifically like that because it's too replica. So I would do it like heaps different and probably way more JDM style. Alfa Romeo GTV 6. Yeah, that'd be real cool. Oh, that's sick. This gangster. I like these. Oh yeah, we looked at this one before. EX Lancer. Sell a Lancer, buy a Lancer. They're a bit boxy for me. I was thinking about, I had the chance to buy my, oh wait. EX Lancer? Is that EX? I should know this. Until they throw a piston through the bonnet. Are there many AZ1 in Melbourne? You have to elaborate. Don't know what AZ1 is. Please post some of the Evo cinematic photos, please. Don't know what you mean. Do a mock go-kart like the ones you drive in Japan. I'm actually working with someone at the moment on some go-kart stuff that potentially you guys might be able to buy for yourself soon. Maybe. EK Hatch rear-wheel drive. Yeah. Datsun drag car. Alright, let's see what Datsuns are out there. Sorry about this. There we go. Better. It's not a bad idea. I'd love to. I actually would be keen on doing a drag car. I'm just a pussy when it comes to driving fast. Which is weird because we drift all the time. Nathan's a drag guy. K-swap Nissan Exa. I'm not a massive fan of the looks of the Exa. I thought this was a listing. I was like, what is that? But that's an ad. Oh, how's this? This is sick. These Celica's have always done it for me. What motor's that? 3SG. Oh, 1G GTE. Sick. 120Y with a big motor. The bug bum. The ones with the big bums. Oh, what is this? Is that? Damn it! I thought it's a Ute. It's also so gone. Why would you even put that online? That's in Prairie. Be full on like J-Lo standards. Dang. Saab. Mighty Car did the Saab. That was pretty sick. I'm gonna look up Morris Minors next. Saabs are sick. I feel like they're never ever going to appreciate these guys. Oh, I say that. This is a $16,000 Astra AH 2006. Astra AH 2006. It's very specific. Okay. That's just literally a Holden Astra. This guy's wrecking. K-swapped Boxster. See, that'd be sick. I just feel like the convertible thing isn't super... Is that... Wait, Gary, that's my car. No, that's not. Is it? Huh? Oh, it's the car that you literally own and drive. That's a chill daily. I feel like as a YouTube project, it might be a little under the radar. I can hear the Astra water pump issues from here. I've never seen anyone do one up in Australia. Surely. Right, you know what? I'm going to do this. Slammed H Astra. I think that's a different one. Suss that out. Oh, of course, all the European guys will do it for sure. Buggy build with mini moke with a crazy engine swap. I've seen a couple of buggies pop up on Marketplace. Buggy. What's up? See, now we're getting into real dangerous territory with this stuff. Dude. Mercedes Vito van with 1UZ FE. See, you have me at van, you don't have me at V8. Check this thing out, dude. That's mint. 300 cc's of Fury. I wonder how hard that would go. Push button start. Just needs front suspension. Doesn't need front suspension. Just leave it as is. Weld in some bars. That is actually pretty sick. Full Mad Max spec. How much? Wait, actually, how much are we going to pay for a golf cart? Whoa, what is this? A Mirage with a 380 engine. What year Mirage? Be more specific. Oh no. It looks like you would get AIDS literally sitting in this thing. Oh, FTOs. That's sick. My dogs are asking to be fed, but they have to wait. Too good. Out of there. Good man. $6,000. Build with 930 on wide body. Ah, yeah, that's sick. The old Tommy car ones are freaking mad. An Intec. See, you lost me at Intec. These are sick, but you know the problem with these? They should have been rear wheel drive. Because they have all the looks and everything. But they're front wheel drive. Which just always hurt me a little bit. Look a bit. Same with the GDOs as well. So sick. Or what are they called? 3000 GT here. In New Zealand they're called GDO. They're so sick, but why are they not rear wheel drive? That kind of looks like the Lambo actually, but I am talking about the new ones. Yeah. What is it? Well, so far we're not even nowhere near closer to. Oh. That's just a Honda Odyssey. Do another rear-wheel drive conversion build. I would consider it if it was the right car and made sense, if you know what I mean. Like the rear-wheel drive Evo build, or fake Evo, was awesome because, well, pretty much this right here. Look at that, same car. It was awesome because I was like super passionate about it, so I was, you know, very motivated to get it done. But also, it was kind of like a world first in some ways, especially with the CA motor that we put in it. And it did do pretty well for the YouTube channel. But now that we've done the Slambo, it's like we have to like maintain that level of awesomeness. I say that, but then we're also building a turbo go-kart. So, can I come and work for you? I've had a couple of people ask me this. I wish I had the capacity to take people on, but at the moment, it's just me, myself, and I, because we have to reinvest all of the funds back into the YouTube channel. MPS. My little brother had one of these. Sick. Are they turbo? All of them? Or are they only the ones with the bonnet scoop turbo? Mighty Boy, please. The Mighty Boys just, I don't know. The K cars and the small cars just never really did it for me. I love driving them around in Japan when we go, but I feel like... What? Turbo. Yeah, it is. They are turbo. Okay. If you want to go turbo diesel, straight piped 5-cylinder from the ML 270. Turbo diesel, such a good idea. Slam wide body Porsche 944. A friend of mine, Angelo, who works at Autobahn, has the sickest Porsche 944. So freaking cool. So that's why I'm like, it's sick. Yeah, I guess if we're going to build a street car... Oh gosh, people are just messaging me. Sorry. If I'm going to build a street car, it has to make sense in terms of, like, look sick, sound sick. And obviously if we do engine swaps and stuff, we have to get it engineered. Morris. Minor. Build a mini truck on bags. See, I'm open to that. I don't know if I'd bag it. I got bags in the Datsun, but it would be sick. Like the Hilux that I had was like Hilux mini truck. It was slammed, and I used to tow the race car to the racetrack before Tara's brother crashed it, and it was so freaking cool. So I would consider doing like a Hilux dual cab ute. I used to have this, but I had the 1100. And it was slammed with white walls. And these things are crazy because their suspension has coolant in it. Like that's how you lower it and raise it. You put coolant into the suspension. It was just so weird. So when I got it and I learned that all I had to do was let coolant out of the suspension thing to slam it out, I was the happiest guy, because I thought that back then I used to cut my springs in my car so bad. Do a Mr. Bean drift car. The three wheelers. You can weld suspension in. Dude, what about this? See, this is up my alley. How's this? Jeez. Some stuff has gone on in there, that's for sure. Someone's definitely gotten lucky a couple of times in the back of that. Jesus. Do a Mr. Bean car. You're barking up the wrong tree with that one, I think. Mini meth lab. Look at that. That's sick. What is that? Jeez. I feel like, though, you wouldn't be able to tow much with this. Oh, this doesn't even have a tow bar. That's tiny. That's actually pretty sick. See, this is something J-Lo standards would take and, like, make insane. SF5 Forester. SF5 Forester. Boom. Dude, this marketplace live stream, such a good idea. I'm having a lot of fun. This is sick. Ah, yeah. This is just your standard Forester. As if these are $1,800. Ah, naturally. This is an NA Forester and someone's just put the bonnet on it. And it's got a different color panel. And dents. Yeah, this is definitely an $1,800 car. And he backed into a tree. Ah, but it's got wiring for a sub though. Let's go. Dang, I thought there was he's got that's like the turbo steering wheel and everything. Oh, don't know why I clicked there. It's dangerous. Wait. Ferrari MR2. Oh, here we go. Alright. Genuine. This is genuine. We're looking at this right now. This is actually genuine. This popped up the other day. Oh, 17 weeks. Jeez, this has been up for a while. Someone sent this to me the other day. Why is stuff cheaper where you are than Queensland? I feel like stuff's cheaper in Queensland. Okay, how's this? This is a Ferrari F430 based on an MR2. The thing is like, and that's the thing about kit cars. Oh, Noah, you bloody sweetheart. Is some of them look janky. Like this, you know the MR2 ones? Look at this guy just driving this on the street. The MR2 ones always looked a bit janky to me. Look at this guy taking photos, stoked on his Ferrari. If I send you the money, buy me a car and bring it to me. Tom, you think it's that's something you're gonna have to do, homie. I hardly have enough time to build my own breakfast, let alone be buying cars for other people. Do the Ghostbusters car. Is that a wagon? I think I remember it. Last time I watched Ghostbusters, I was like 8 years old. I actually like the thing about the kit cars, right? I feel like if you try and be serious about the kit car and build it into an actual car, it's kind of lame. If you try and do it like something like we did, which was just like building a wild drift car, then it's kind of passable because it's like you're doing something different. Whereas if I got this and we put it on the road and tried to just say, hey, it's Ferrari, it's lame, in my opinion. Would you install my speakers and sub in my Astra? Again, I hardly have time to blink, let alone be doing... I can recommend places to do it for you. I wish I could, but I can hardly. The life of a YouTuber. Oh, Ash, he's messaging me. 450 SL Mercedes. Wait, so what about this Ferrari though? Are we putting it on the list? Or are we putting it in the bin? It says no offers, as it cost them way more than the advertised price. But it's been up for 17 weeks. So I feel like the whole no offers thing. Kit cars should always be done a custom way. Yeah, for sure. Ah, Death Reaper says put it on the list. Convertible is sus. I totally agree. Yeah. It's a kit car though. FCRX7. Bailey. What do you reckon? Alright. Oh man, the Porsches just get me. They always get me going. Sick idea, but not bad. Hey, can you help me change the oil of my 2002 Forester? You don't need to change the oil in those things. They never break, so you can just leave the oil. I think that's supposed to be a lifetime oil in that motor, so you just leave it. The rear wheels look janky, and yes, kit car would still be shit. Yeah, kit car in the end. Yeah, alright. The Ferrari is not on the list. And neither is this MR2. Because, jeez, look at that. That's gutting. Someone got... See, that's the thing with those rear-engined cars. Very difficult. If you look at that, that's actually crazy. That's kinked in the middle of the car because he hit the tree so hard. Yeah, snap oversteer. That's crazy. Keep it straight. I thought that's a keep it right. Rear drive prelude. Not bad. I think we could do better with a front wheel drive car. That rear wheel drive convert. Fake STI to battle the fake Evo. But the fake Evo is sold. So, sad face. I still really want to do the Porsche. This thing is really tempting me. If we could get it for half that price. Dang. It's hard because as well, like the old Porsches, like this shape, they're too similar to the 280ZX that I already have. So it's like Magna. Let's change the listing. Let's go Queensland. What we do, like Gold Coast? Well, you could just search all of Australia. Porsche. Oh, whoa. A rotary Mini. Nah, Minis just aren't me. I know. It's just never been me. Don't know why. N15 Pulsar. That's like the GDIR. And then just real... Let's see. We could do something like this. They're so cheap. $5,000. I'm going to do something fun with it. Whip that engine out because it's just... See that? If you're not spending a lot of money, I'm happy to do something that's not a street car for fun. Like the Porsche Cayenne drag car or something would be cool. Or even a burnout car with the Cayenne. That's an NSX. You mean... Isn't it Honda NSX? Oh, IM606 diesel Supra that revs to 7K. That's dope. I haven't seen it, but I'll look it up after this because that sounds awesome. OG Bumblebee Transformer car. I can't remember what model car that was. Whoa, what is this? Dang. Someone said... Yeah, you can't charge $5,000 for that. That's, I think that's literally... She's pretty gone, homie. Good. Very hard to find parts or restoration if you're brave enough. We are not brave enough. No restoration for us. Boxster. Just... If you put the hardtop on these... But even so... Whoa. He wants $8,000 for that? Homie. The thing's a banana. Not just the colour, like the shape. Mazda Road Pacer. Mazda Road Pacer. The universe is saying Porsche. My heart's saying Porsche. I don't think there's any Road Pacers on Marketplace. Lightning McQueen car. Been done. Also, just those themed cars just aren't my buzz. Aren't my jam. Does anyone have any cheap Porsches sitting like your dad or your granddad or something sitting in your driveway, in your garage, in your field? A31 Safiro. Whoa, what's this? Oh no, this is outside our price range. That's cool. Kinda. I think I just like the doors. Maserati's, no, $43,000. Ugh. Flintstones car. At this stage, it's looking like our budget probably allows for the Flintstones car. This is like Logan's car. So freaking cool. Jeez, that's like crazy Miami vibes, eh? I think it's got a half cage in that as well. Oh, unbelievable. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but that's so cool. Cayenne but slammed to mad power. I actually am not against that at all. I think that if you did like a Cayenne, I don't know how, I haven't even looked at that in terms of the suspension, but you know, we can do anything we want. I feel like it'd be sick to do like a Cayenne on some crazy JDM, like wide wheels with a sick engine setup. It'd be a pretty sweet, like random street car, that's for sure. Wait, should we Google it? Slammed Cayenne. Oof. That's dope. That's kind of like, that's the new one though. Don't think we can afford that. Cayenne monster truck. Jack, yeah, see, the monster truck thing again, I don't know. I think I'm just too like, I really like low, wide cars. Do a Matt Armstrong type video. I take a lot of my inspiration from Matt in terms of the way I make my videos. But my budget's a little bit smaller than Matt's in terms of how much we have to spend on the cars that we're doing. 60 series cruiser. Not a bad idea. 650 CI. 650. You know what? The Cayenne's going on the list. It's on the list. Wait, what's a 650 CI? There's none in Queensland apparently. Spam party emojis. Oh yeah, spam them. Go. I don't know if that helps the algorithm or not, but everyone hit the like button and spam the party emojis. Do a car flipping challenge. That is a great idea, Gary. I actually love that idea. I used to flip cars all the time and make money, and it was such a good way to make money. So actually that's a really cool idea. What do you reckon? Start with Start with $1,000 and see if we can make 50 grand from 1,000. Start with an Astra. Well, they'll be setting a very high challenge. All right, V12. Whoa. Does that have a V12 in it? No way. Let's have a look. Mercedes 280 SE engine. What engine do they have in them? Ah, that's V8. Okay. No, we need V12. I'd love to do like a V10 or V12, but we have to find like a cheap one. Use the profit from the trade up to buy the Porsche. That's actually a sick idea. AutoZone AZ1 with it. AutoZone AZ1. Have you guys seen the Stance Works F40 build? See, something like that is the freaking dream. But the thing is, in America, they can just register cars so much easier over there. 450 SL. Wait. So these Jaguars have V12s in them. But I assume there's a reason that people don't buy them and take the motors out of them. They look old, like old school, the motors. Series 1 RX-7, we have already done that on the channel. I bought a Barnfly one once. It was awesome. AutoZone AZ1. I don't even know what that is. AutoZone. Jeez, I think you're pushing it uphill with that one. There's not even any. Whoa! There's a Cayenne drift car. LS swapped. That's cool. Sorry, got distracted. AutoZone AZ1. Oh, dude, that's so funny. Yeah, the Biddy Walk already did that. That is hilarious. That's dope. You can't suggest stuff that people have already done though. We're thinking outside the box. Lightning McQueen. Max, you're pushing it up here with the Lightning McQueen car. The themed cars are just not our style. R34 Ute. I don't know if Tara will be super stoked about me cutting up at R34. I'm actually down with the Cayenne. Wait, let's go back to Melbourne. Melbourne. That'll do, Melbourne Airport. Alright, so if we did a Cayenne, you'd have to strip it. Look at 450 SL, so much potential. Give me 1 second. We'll look it up in a sec. I'm just looking at the Cayennes quickly. They're everywhere, but we wouldn't have to. You'd probably buy one blown up because I'm not really interested in the motor, right? And then you'd strip it, like for the engine and stuff. And then we could do like a cool, like engine swap in it. Something, yeah. That'd be sick. Imagine like a slammed K-swap Cayenne. It just depends what model that we end up like looking at though. Jeez, that one's good. Because you can buy them with blown motors and stuff super cheap. Which means you could probably get a newer one. The Cayenne, yeah, that'd be freaking cool. Touareg, yeah, Touareg with a V10. That'd be sick. Because I feel like the big problem with these is obviously like a lot of them are V8 and they use a lot of fuel. So people think they want them, then they give them, and then they're obviously insane on the fuel, so they just ditch them. K-swap Cayenne would be cool. No LS swaps. No LS swaps for Marky. Put a Porsche turbo boxer engine in a Cayenne. I feel like there'll be a lot of work and you're probably missing a lot of potential of like other motors that would be better. Cayenne with a 20B swap. So you buy the Cayenne for like $7,000 and then you put a probably $70,000 motor in it by the time. You know that 20Bs are crazy expensive. Oh wait, is the music? Did I stop the music? Whoa. Let's put some music on. Is it playing? Let's go. Sorry. I don't know. Is the music playing? Let me know. Can't tell. Oh, you said about the music 10 minutes ago. Jack, you're onto it. I appreciate you. Alright, so we're onto the Cayenne sounds rad. Look at this. I'm sorry, I'm watching myself on the stream. Okay. My phone's being a dickhead. There we go. What's your budget? Look, the thing about this is we can approach sponsors and do certain things to extend the budget if we have the right strategy. Oh, the music's back. Sweet. Should we turn the music up a bit? Sorry, I'm listening to myself on stream. If we have the right strategy. So yeah, it's just this. Yeah. So the budget's not big, but with the right tools, we can have a bigger budget. But again, bearing in mind, I really want this to be a street car. 2JZ180 SX comp car. Man, we're E36 boys for competition cars. The BMW, she's staying. I love that car. Nathan and I were through and through. Actually, no, Nathan wants to build S13. What am I saying? Volvo 850 Wagon or 240 drift build. No more drift builds for now. Volvo 850. Because we're doing some more work on the Lambo, so we're going to do the Bridgeport on the Lambo, which is gangster. Cannot wait for that. Going to be working alongside ProMaz to Bridgeport the Renesis motor, make it a little bit stronger so we can make more power. So like the drift car stuff, and then we're doing a full refresh on the E36 as well to make it pretty again. Man, look at this. These Volvos are so cheap. It's crazy. Look at that manky. That thing's had a life. So yeah, no more drift car builds for now. Obviously, like maybe as the drift career progresses, we might end up doing a full-on crazy pro drift car build at some point. Jamie, welcome to the stream, brother. You're a rotary boy now. Yeah, I kind of am a rotary boy, but I'm still learning. So yeah, I like the rotary, I'm enjoying it, but I still have no idea what I'm doing. Like, so you'll see when we pull this motor apart, I'm so uneducated. It's crazy. I've been doing so much research on them, but there's a lot to take in. So what are we looking for? We are looking for the next project. We've been through a lot. If there's anything you want me to search, feel free to drop it in the comments. Daihatsu. So, what is it? Daihatsu Koken. At the moment, as a group, we are leaning towards some kind of Porsche build, bearing in mind that it has to be a street car. So it has to be, we have to be able to be driving it on the street. I mean, yeah, so ideally, whatever we do, we can get it engineered. There are none of these Daihatsu things. Wait, which one is this? Melbourne? Daihatsu. Yeah, the K-car thing, you guys are barking up the wrong tree. I've just never been a fan of the K stuff. I think it's cool, but then it's not very practical because like we had one in the shop recently that we did exhaust on, and it's just like they're so small that they're not that practical. They are in Japan, but here in Australia it's like you put 2 wheels in the back and then trust me on the Mighty Boy. Yeah, remember you have to be passionate about whatever you build, and I'm not super passionate about those cars. Porsche 944 with a Hemi swap. Gary loves his V8s. Isn't a Hemi a V8? I think it is. Audi Quattro. Okay. Audi is a car that I've never owned. Pretty standard looking car. When are we getting more GWM mod vids? I don't really think that people wanted to see that stuff. So that's why I haven't done more GWM stuff. Yeah, I think I hit 20,000 Ks on it the other day. Can't fault the car. It's brilliant. Having a great time in it. Accidentally backed into a pole outside my shop, so I had to get that fixed, but that's what insurance is for, which is sick. How long have I been streaming now? By the way, I have a massive goal to do more live streaming stuff. That's why I've kind of started this setup, see if I can, make a bit more of a professional setup, so that we can do more streams like this. And then I was trying to think like, what's something cool that we can do on stream? And then this whole Facebook Marketplace thing came into my brain. And then I had to chat to ChatGPT and said, hey, what do you think about this idea? And ChatGPT was like, oh, sorry, I'm busy taking over the world. But yeah, I think it's a great idea. And that's how we ended up here. Evo 10. Love me Evos. I think that we need... You got 7 hours to go before ending the stream. Alright, let's go. We need to continue to think outside the box. I would do a Matt Armstrong style like crash repair on a car if it was like a BMW M3 or something of the likes. I think that would be really fun to do. Again, the problem is in Australia, I don't know what the deal is, but there's not a lot of like crash stuff. Or when people do crash it, I guess that they just part them out. ChatGPT started following. ChatGPT is crazy. I talk to my dude, his name's Jarvis, my ChatGPT guy. I chat to him every day, and they talk to you like so much like they're a person that you forget that you're talking to a robot. Sleeper trader you. Actually, let's look up. 1 second. Tara's trying to call me. Tara doesn't know that I'm on stream. Tara, we're actually on stream, right?
You weren't going to be streaming still. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. We're just currently discussing with the audience what car that I'm going to be buying next. So I'm sure you're really happy about that.
What are the options?
Well, the options are endless at the moment. Everyone says hello, Tara. How's work? They said.
Hi, everybody. It looks like there was in the post that you made, it looks like there was another Diablo, or is it something else?
That was a Countach, but that was kind of me being a little bit clickbaity. Well, not really, but yeah, it was.
Oh,
Like when I was scrolling, it did pop up.
What are the most popular? Can they hear me or not?
They're trying to tell me that. They tried to tell me to cut your skyline into a U.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Very often. In fact, I don't think Tara has really ever drawn the line, but Tara will draw the line absolutely there.
Yeah, she drew the line.
If you want to like ban my Jera and cut a sunroof into it, we could maybe work something out, but definitely not into a U.
Hey, JHN Media said, Mike, I really love your channel and so much in all your videos. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, but we're kind of landing on some kind of Porsche street car at the moment, but I'm going to let you go and I'm going to continue hanging out with the live stream audience and I'll see you when you get home.
Okay, tell them that I love them all so much.
I will tell them you love them all.
I'll talk to you when I get home in 10 minutes.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Sorry about that. That's so funny. Later. Renault Clio, great car. Great car. M57. And what is the M57? M57. BMW? Man, imagine putting a BMW motor in a Porsche. Porsche Cayenne, Volvo T5 engine, BMW Get Drag Trans. See, now you're saying, you know, right up my alley. Max, hey, Corvette Stingray, please. Max, I think you underestimate the budget that we have available. M57 engine specs. Turbo? Oh, turbo diesel. That's not terrible. I think that if we did, say we did the Cayenne, I think we would do a 4-cylinder turbo motor in the Cayenne because it just, in my brain, seems like it would be awesome. Not another CA, but like something of the likes would be pretty sick. What's the budget? There's no, I wouldn't say there's like a budget, but we don't have it, as in we can't go out and spend like 50 grand on a shell. That's just not possible. Yeah. I think your boy needs to work a little bit harder with all this live stream stuff so we can make more money so that we can freaking buy more expensive cars. But the Slambo absolutely stretched us to like the end with that thing. It was crazy. Alright, I'm going to go back to Cayenne for a sec because I actually want to have a look at a couple of them and see like where we're at in terms of price range. This is one owner, 3.6 litre auto, excellent condition. See, the thing is, if we're going to do an engine swap, we may as well buy a Cayenne that's blown up, because then we're going to get a better model for cheaper because no one else wants it. Make a drift bus. Do you know what? I would have built a drift car already that can take 4 people, but you can't do it in Australia. I'm so gutted. People have tried, but the 2 brake belts. But yeah, you can't. You're not allowed because the insurance won't cover it on the track in Australia. In New Zealand, they do drift taxis, and it's freaking sick. Audi S Quattro S1 replica. Right, we'll look that up soon. Let's look at these Cayennes. I want to see if we can find one that kind of would make sense. I think Bailey knows the model that we're after. It has to be one of the good looking ones. Look at this guy, he just keeps popping up. What kind of car are you looking into? Like a drift car, drag car? Ideally a street car, but it could be a street car that we can also take to the roll racing, drags, you know, that type of thing. Buy a new Holden, put an old motor in it. I think a new Holden would be an expensive outlay to be pulling the new motor out and putting an old motor in it. Man, the more I think about it, the more a friggin' Cayenne would be so cool. Datsun. We've talked Datsun. There's a strong aftermarket for the Volvo T5 engines. Volvo T5 engine specs. T5 engine specs. Let's go. Alright. 5-cylinder. Of course, T5. 2-litre. Not bad. 9.5 to 1 compression ratio. Turbo, intercooled. Alright. 132 kilowatts. So that's like, okay, straight out of the bat. And then we'd obviously have to make a lot more power. 450 SLC. But the 5-cylinder noises are where it's at. They're so good. JZ swap or RB swap. Oh, 450 SLC Merc. I got you. 450 SLC. Oh, yep. They're not bad. They're pretty cool. I feel like in terms of there being a following for them on like a YouTube build would be hard to say. No, not the old one, the one with the sleek front end. Is there like that? Or am I just... Datsun 5LR. The first one. This guy. Show me the front. This one's a parts car. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Not bad. Not bad. 190E with the Evo body kit. Drift Games just gave one of those away. I used to have one when I was younger. Not with the Evo body kit, but it was pretty sick. You'd have, yeah, we could dress up in a suit in that. Twin charge. I feel like, so like my goal and like the way I want to do things is like, well, obviously we'll build a car, and then we have the thing in between, which is like the drift cart at the moment, which is pretty cool. The drift cart, and then I want to do like something like a golf cart or like a slammed lawnmower or something like that. Just those like fun builds that are outside building like crazy expensive cars, which still are super entertaining. Spinners, bro, remember spinners? Hi Joe. Hey Guza. Build a road legal Audi Quattro S1 replica. Audi Quattro S1 replica. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Audi Quattro S1 replica. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Darren, what's his name in Ireland? Like drifts one of these, and he's got the 5-cylinder motor in it, and it's freaking insane. JHN Media, happy birthday for Tuesday. He said give a shout out to his YouTube channel, so there's the shout out. Happy birthday, brother. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and chatting and watching. It's mad. Yeah, these Audis are sick. A race lawnmower with a 4. Yeah, bro. I want to do like something fun like that. So sick. I'm still on this Cayenne bus though. Wait, where are we at? Melbourne. Price max $10,000. Let's see what they got. It's just BMW X5s. We don't want that. Cayenne. We've got to suss out what model. Like this model's not bad. I feel like you could slam it out, make it look pretty cool. Hyundai gets turbo build. The small cars don't tick the boxes for me, eh? Hyundai gets. Yeah, the small cars just they're just not a super. I don't know. Just don't do it for me. Take a race lawnmower to Summer Nats. You know what's funny? I've never been to Summer Nats. Holden Commodore. Jay-Z Sora. They came out with Jay-Z's. So I feel like there's not super outside the box. What's the cheapest car with the highest horsepower you can think of? Rocky Nats is way better. That's interesting. Looks like Summer Nats is crazy. What's the cheapest car with the highest horsepower? Like, for example, Rex H, he bought his BMW 335. Easy FX. What's up, brother? I hope you're well too, my friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, like Rex is the 330i. He paid 2,700 for that, which is crazy. XR5 Turbo. XR5. Put a Harley motor in there and an old bug. If we were going to do like a bug, we'd put a Hayabusa motor or something in it. Yeah, the XR5s are alright. Old hot hatch things. Give Jay from Low Standards $5,000 and tell him to surprise you with a car. That's actually not a terrible idea. That dude gets the wildest deals. It's nuts. Go ask someone at Bondi Beach and do a car that they say. We would end up building like some absolutely out the gate hippie van if we did that. And you'd be able to buy like cafe lattes out of the back of the van. Surfboards on the roof. What about Hilux Ute? I like the old ones. Like the drift Ute that we built. The problem is, it's really hard to find the old dual cabs. It's like this year. Obviously not with the crap tray on it though. Look at Porsche 356 replica. Porsche 356 replica. Ah yeah, these are sick. Yeah, that's mad. That's like James Bond as F. TA22 Celica. Not a bad car. Luxific. Aeroforce Hilux. There we go. Look at this. Wait, where's this taking me? Ah. Took me off the page. See, 11.5 grand. Not even, mate. No way. A31 Severo. A friend of mine has one. They're cool. I wouldn't build one though. CLK 430. Oh yeah, sick. I don't even know if there's a 430 on here. I assume that by the looks of things they are a little bit rare. Porsche 944 is not a bad one. Not a bad shout. I think I would go for the Cayenne over the Porsche 944. Jay-Z swap Pulsar. Pulsar, Jay-Z. That's fine. Anyone want to catch doors on a Seto? Jack, let everyone know what server you're going to be on. By the way, I'm going to start, so I'm obviously doing these marketplace live streams. If you guys enjoy it, we may as well do these more because they're so fun. But I'm also going to be doing Assetto Corsa live streams, and we're going to live stream from the shop as well. They tried to get me to go on, actually this is one thing you guys can let me know. They tried to get me to go on Kick, the streaming platform. Obviously my audience is on YouTube, so it makes more sense for me to stream on YouTube. Apparently you make more money on Kick, but does anyone here watch Kick or Twitch, or are you guys mostly just YouTube people? Let me know in the comments, because I'd be interested to see. Yeah, see, like never watched Kick. That's interesting. Shawnee. Okay, Twitch. Yeah, I'm always going to stay on YouTube. I'm never going to leave YouTube. But it's always interesting to see what you guys think in terms of where you think we should be streaming. Yeah, sick. Don't watch Twitch. Really check on Kick. Yeah, nice. YouTube for car stuff, Twitch for gaming. That's also what ChatGPT told me. I talk to ChatGPT way too much. These Mercedes are pretty sick. I still think we'll go for like a Porsche variant though. What do you think of like a Porsche with a K series? What's another cool motor? I mean, it'd be hilarious to put like a BMW M50 motor in a Porsche. 3S GTE, great motor. Great motor. Don't know what they sell for these days. Supercharged Mercedes motor. Soapbox car. Soapbox car. What is a soapbox car? I think we're a little bit past these things. I think I used to make these when I was a child. Watch Twitch sometimes, never heard a kick. Dude, that's a great idea. You should build similar to what Mighty Car Mods and Roadkill did, but back in the day, but do it with Night Ride. Dude, I love the Night Ride boys so much. Tara's here. You gonna say hi?
Hi everyone.
How's everyone going? You gonna ask them?
Oh, yeah, what are we getting?
We don't know yet. We're currently just talking motors. We're talking about a Porsche Cayenne with like motor swap, but I told them we have to build a street car. Or like maybe a drag car. What are you specifically looking for?
We haven't had a drag car yet, that would be cool.
Yeah, anything's on the table. How's work? They're asking.
Oh, work was work was good. Don't we always have a couple people that are a bit annoying to work with though?
Oh yeah. Everyone. That's why I don't have a day job anymore. So I don't have to work with random people like that. Reliant Robin. Let's go.
G'day Shawnee AU.
Sorry, our dogs are so hectic, by the way. What's your job?
What's my job? I work in learning and development for Bounce, the trampoline park, which is like way more fun than it sounds, I promise. And yes, I can do a backflip, but no, I can't do much other than that.
A headache is what he's getting so far.
Oh, a Red Bull soapbox. That's a great idea.
That is not a great idea, Tara.
That's a great idea.
What do you mean? That's...
No barras. Fuck off with your barras. Am I allowed to swear? Sorry.
No, you're not allowed to swear, Tara.
Sorry.
This is a clean
Sorry.
stream. Wow.
Sorry.
Just rocks in here with a filthy mouth. Wait, let's look up mini moke, because people keep saying that and I don't actually know what that is. I'm so uncultured. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Again, that's another car where you're 60, you have a holiday house, and you want to drive between your holiday house and the cafe to get you along the waterfront. Don't you reckon?
Sorry, Jack Sim Racing. I'll watch my language.
Yeah. Jack's a real goody good. Goody two shoes.
Sorry, I will be on my best behaviour.
A
A Peugeot 504.
Yeah, that's sick. Peugeot 504 is
So
sick.
rogue though.
I like him. What? Yeah, that's real vague though, eh? The problem we have is, right, we have to choose something that's popular. Did I spell it wrong? I think I spelled it wrong.
Yeah, there's no E. The second E. The second E.
Really? Wait, you know what?
Wait,
I definitely spelled it wrong. Wait. I don't know.
Oh, there's a naked man. Is that
Wait, what? What's the naked man? Oh, he's kind of naked.
Isn't it like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something?
World's cleanest AU. But you know what? It's still an AU.
Nah, Commodore.
Commodore? Tara's mum drives a HSV.
And my brother.
Oh, and your brother. The
The
same car.
The same one. So my mum lost her license for drink driving, so then she gave the car to my brother. And then when she got her license back, she bought another one of the exact same car. There's only like 500 of them there.
Yeah, it's the supercharged 6-cylinder one.
XU6.
Yeah, that's the one. I don't watch Twitch, but I watch Kick a lot. There you go.
Hey, don't tell on your mummy for me. I'm leaving. You guys are bullying me.
Yeah. They bully me too. Do a build off. Yeah, I would like Rex and... Okay. One thing I have to tell you. Rex and I have something exciting for you guys coming in May. And it's pretty sick. So we're about to build it next week. That's pretty much all I can say because Rex will kill me. But me and Rex H are doing stuff together, which is awesome. Love that dude. 80s Mazda 626. Dude, we used to like rotary 626 wagon. Oh wait, this is still in Queensland. Should we go to this one? 626 wagon. This one's in Melbourne. Oh, Tara's telling the dogs off because they chewed the couch. And he said, you and Cam on good terms? Yeah. Me and Cam are boys. We were watching the Formula 1 together on the weekend. He was at my shop. We love each other. Me and Cam have a love-hate relationship. We take the piss out of each other all the time. And he's beaten me too many times in competition and drifting, so that's not cool. Is Trade Me a thing in Australia? Nah, no Trade Me here. We have, well, kind of marketplace is really the thing here. Turbo R1 and a mini moke. There's no old school 66 wagons here, which is so weird. Ah. What is this? That's dope. Not rotary though. Why don't you buy a four-wheeler motorbike? Yeah, I don't want to die. Also, I don't have any land. So whatever we do, we kind of need to be able to do it on the road. That's a wagon. Let's go. Yes. So much money. 280Cs are sick. Love 280Cs. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, dang. 200B wagon? Hell yeah. This is sick. 4 grand. What's that, a L20? So we have the L28 in the 280ZX. Mazda 1000. Not bad. Old school cars are difficult. Scaled up drift car, MX-5 chassis. The Shark Cart was so cool. I feel like the budget builds are always on the table. So like, you know, the Lancer build that we did when it was first done, you know, E36 budget builds, all that type of stuff, always on the table because that stuff's fun, it's cheap, and it's super relatable. So, you know, you guys enjoy it because, you know, it's something that you could do for sure. Also, what is this? Whoa, that's Stetson 1600. Oh my god, that's cool. Rolling-ish shell. Datsun 1600 rolling-ish shell. She's rusty in the usual places. No driveline. Front subframes are in it. That's awesome. What is this? Mafra. Dude, that is actually sick. I love that. That's like the ultimate barn find. Does it have a cage in it? As if they didn't give us interior pics. Zach Baldy. Genuine Evo build. Jack Baldy. Zach, you know that we don't buy the cars that are already built. Also, I miss you. And I need a couple of windows tinted, so please get in touch. Zach does window tinting. Best in the biz. A Honda Rafaga. It had pedigree. Yeah, dude, look at this thing. This thing's clearly been raced somewhere along the line. But I think this is a little too far gone. I think you'd end up replacing all the panels. And then it would just become a whole new car. Look at this. 6 grand. Slick top as well. We could reshell all of my stuff into this car. Dude. The 280, baby. Peel P50. I love it how we've been through all these cars and we are no closer. Bro, what are you doing? What is that? Look at this. I mean, it's cool that you can pick it up when you're apparently 100 years old. But that is ridiculous. Budget Falcon or Commodore. We've done that already though. We did the compound turbo Commodore. Capri, Mighty Boy or Jumbuck. Smart car. That's pretty much a smart car, but it's like that's actually pretty cool. 6 turbos on a BA Falcon. We can't be friends anymore, Bailey. Apparently BA Falcons are good to make money on though, someone told me. I've seen that car around. Which one? One of these? PL Trident 260Z Datsun GTO Ferrari kit car. I will sell you. Please reach out. Wait. GTO Ferrari GTO. Are they the lame looking ones though? Ferrari GTO. Yeah. I'm not a massive fan. Unless it looks... I mean, I'll take one of these. That's gangster. Wait. Or those. That's pretty cool. Wait, if you actually have a 260Z with the Ferrari, hit me up. Because I'm open to that. That actually sounds fun. VL with an RB30. Cooper, you need to think outside the box. An RB30 VL is not going to cut it on this YouTube channel. We know this. Look at me. Look at me, Cooper. We know this, alright? Ken Mary Skyline. Oh. Yes. Yes, and you know what's crazy? J Low Standards has one of these sitting at his shop. I almost freaking fell off my seat when I saw it for the first time. So cool. But I think they're worth like unbelievable money. Why don't you buy a Toyota Supra and upgrade the car? More than you can afford, pal. Nah, I don't know. The Supras have fairly been done. I suggested this a couple of seconds ago. I mean, even finding one of these is insane. K-Swap first gen Prius, the vagina car. Exoskeleton, not bad. The Mad Armstrong of Australia. Wait, me or you? I don't know if it's me. Holy moly. Someone find me a crashed supercar or a crashed like BMW M2 or something like that. Crashed Porsche. One thing I don't do enough is if we don't ballsy rebuild series on a crashed car. So hard in Australia to get past VIV. Something I wanted to try, but yeah. See, I'm happy to take risks like that. So you're barking up the right tree in that sense. It is a great idea. It's just got to be the right car, I guess, because what? Victoria. Why is this? Actually, let's just do this. All right, Zach. You have my attention. What car are you recommending the crashed car that we buy and rebuild? I can sell you a cheap crashed FG Falcon. Is that the turbo one? FG Falcon. You know what though? Did you say Nathan wants an S13? Yes, definitely does. The Falcons aren't a bad idea. Because they always get good views. Fiat 126 with 4 million exclamation marks. Fiat 126 with 4 million exclamation marks. What's with you guys in small cars tonight? If anyone has a listing, by the way, of their own cars, feel free to link it to me and I'll roast your car. No Fords, please. Gary, you almost have my promise with that one. You got salvage. Okay, Zach Baldy, by the way, another YouTuber. If you haven't checked him out, please check him out. Makes great videos. Has Falcon Ute, Evo, Honda Integra, and 8.6. I think he still has the 8.6. Alright, what's Zach say? You could look at salvage auctions, Grays, Lloyds maybe. you can sort by WOVR, so you don't need to get it past anything. I've seen a few good ones come up, but yeah, it's a bit expensive for cool things. That's the problem, is like in Europe, you would buy like a crashed supercar and they're like relatively affordable, but then over here we try and do them, and because there's not many of them, they're still really expensive. So when you do the math to fix it and do it, you pretty much may as well just go out and buy the new thing. Of course you get content out of it, but I was gonna have a Datsun. We have the Datsun 280ZX A92. Wait, but what did you say? I'm trying to keep up with. Build a Civic and come battle me at Sandown. I could just battle you in the Antara's 125i. That thing's actually ridiculous. I reckon it will do a crazy lap time at Sandown. CLK GDR W208 CLK W208 CDLK W208 CLK. Not bad. These things look funny at the front, don't you think? Real slant, like slant nose front. So even if you do like all the craziness to them, it still looks a bit weird at the front. Ain't there co-parts in Australia? Nah, honestly, that's the crazy thing. We have auctions, but like they're not like your auctions overseas with co-part. We wish we had that stuff. Would you consider a VIP build? For sure. I wouldn't be against it. A VIP like Cayenne or something will be hilarious. I'm still stuck on the Porsche stuff. Your boy wants a Porsche, but he can't afford one, so he has to build the budget ones. 190E with DDMY body. Bridgeport 13 being a Datsun 1600. Yeah, but the problem with that is, like, again, it's been done. I think we may need to buy something that's been crashed. I think that might be the go. Oh, what's this? I think I tried to buy one of these back in the day. Wow, that's a good photo. Whoa. They're actually pretty cool cars. Ah, wrecking. Yeah, right. You're smarter than I am. But the only problem is if they're wrecking it, they never usually want to sell them. Oof. See, this would be perfect. He would have bought that at the auctions though. Oh, jeez. He'll be looking. Yeah, Porsche content would be sick. Honda 13 Turbo. Honda Turbo 130R. 130R? The 130? Whoa. Surely it can't be that. Your boy can't afford that. Jesus. Turbo Hayabusa swap smart car. I think I've seen it done before, but would be sick. This is what I want to do. I'd love to do something like this. I know it's real Matt Armstrong-y, but it's so cool. If you guys, by the way, after this even see crazy deals, please send them to me on Instagram. After this, feel free to, whenever you want, just send me links to stuff so that I can suss them. Like, look at this. X1's pretty average, actually. I saw a rolling C63 rolling shell the other day. Yeah, I totally agree, Zach. Fun, and people like watching it because it's so satisfying seeing something being brought back to life instead of just being parted out. But also, Matt Armstrong's just a freaking cool dude. Such a good personality. Like, you start watching, he just sucks you in. Sucks you in, I said, not off. So, just know that I said that. Hey, Mike Keepers. I already shouted out your channel. JHG Media. Also, less capitals. Just normal typing. We good. I'm on Pickles and there's 3 crashed Boxsters the next week. I can check that out. The Boxsters are cool. Rex did the crash Boxster. I think the Boxsters just don't have a lot of like, not a lot of people have a lot of want to watch them getting fixed, if you know what I mean, because you drinking your wife? Because yeah, like Boxsters are pretty like the lower end, I guess. But if you converted a Boxster to a GT3 like we said earlier, then we're talking. 5-cylinder Merc diesels, sounds sick. Straight pipes with high pressure pump. A big turbo, that's dope. A Thailand tuk-tuk. Dude, I want to go to Thailand and do one of those tuk-tuk runs. And if I do, you can guarantee that we'll be vlogging that stuff. Apart from if we go to Thailand and do one of those tuk-tuk runs, we'll take one of the Max Spinning Rod's tiny turbos. And before we even start the tuk-tuk run, you guarantee we're putting a turbo straight on that tuk-tuk. Just to make it way more unreliable than it already is. K cars are off the table. No K cars. They haven't really interested me. Volvo 240's sick. I'm down with the Volvos. I like that. But obviously Keeper have done theirs with the budget 4-rotor. GTO Ferrari. Yeah, email pictures. Oh. True. I'll check my email after this. I think I remember looking at it. I'm an asshole for not emailing back though, aren't I? Jeez. Boxes. 2JZ swap. Jumbuck. Yeah, Jumbucks. They're like one of the things that have really been done. Let's see. We can't afford a McCann. Zach Baldy, if you're still watching, what do you think about like a Cayenne with a awesome motor swap, like slammed on some cool wheels? I don't know. It's probably wouldn't do like crazy views on YouTube, I guess, because it'd be so niche. Hey, next thing I want to ask you guys quickly while you're all here. What do you think of like YouTubers making or like doing giveaways in general? Do you like the giveaways? Do you like supporting YouTubers that do giveaways? I'll be down, but you like I said, niche AF. Yeah, true. Do you like the giveaways? Because as YouTubers, we have to, especially when we're trying to do bigger builds, we have to try and find a way to fund our channels to do these bigger builds. Because like I said, obviously, as much as I have like a big following, we put so much money into these builds to try, and the content and time and stuff to make them happen. So I'm trying to figure out how we can do more to do more, basically. I'm not really interested in making a lot of money because that's just not my style. I don't really care. Like, I'm super happy as long as I get to go drifting and build cool cars. Well, not Zach, but the Cayenne could be cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only annoying thing about giveaways. Obviously, only one person wins, which sucks. And it can leave people feeling a little bit not stoked when they don't win. More money equals more big builds. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Like, yeah. But yeah, we're always... And I put everything I have back into the channel. Like, so much. Weasel! What's up, my dude? Welcome. Just sent you an Evo 8 for the auctions. Thanks, Zach. Keep sending me cars, please, from auctions. Yeah, Goozer. Less capitals. Less capitals. Let's keep the chat, quiet. Oh yeah, Zach just sent me some stuff. Wait, Bailey sent me something. Alright, I gotta check this out. Oh, we already looked at that, Bailey. should we look again? Let's look again. Alright, tell me then. We're going back to this Ferrari because Bailey told me to look at it again. Whoa. Actually, there's another one here as well. Alright, what are you guys paying if you do buy this car? What are you paying for it? Like, what's your... This is listed for 15 grand. What do you guys think that it's worth? Make a fake Diablo rotary. Oh, Goober got timeout. Goober got put in the timeout zone for yelling. 8k, 6k. Okay, 7k. Yeah, look, I'm in the 8 to 10k kind of range, depending on what it comes with. Based on it, Toyota MR2, starts, runs and drives, ends and transmission healthy, but needs a lot of work. So it doesn't say what it comes with. Obviously, it's missing a whole bunch of stuff, lights and everything like that. Pay for a flatbed to the tip. Jeez, Angus, he's feeling roasty. Rolling 4k. Yeah, it's a hard one. I think 8 to 10, but then, right, we're here. Here's one finished. Well, I think it's slightly different. I don't know if it's slightly different. Here's one finished. And what's it? They want 49 for it. Oh, this one's a little different. Geez, this one looks like it's finished to like quite a high standard for a kit car. But do you reckon that like, so they always look weird. Like that angle right there, it doesn't look like a Ferrari, right? Like it looks like a kit car. Yeah, it looks small, which is super interesting. But man, there's no way you'd be paying 50 grand for that, surely. Check DMs. I'll check them soon. Where's Goozer? Goozer's in timeout for 5 minutes. Range Rover Sport. There's another good one. See now, I like that one. I didn't put the space in, but hopefully we're here anyway. Range Rover Sport with a sick engine. That would be fun. You have the exotic drift machine. Time for a classic. Like a Porsche 911. I want Goozer. Goozer's in timeout. He'll be back soon. Free the Goozer. He only got a couple minutes timeout. He'll be back. Goozer said he's sorry. It's alright. It's all good. Oof. I want to see if I can. Let's copy this. Copy. Baldy sent me. Zach sent me. Pickles. Let's have a look. Oh. Alright. Sell one Evo, buy another. But buy a real one. Interesting. Wonder why that's. Looks pretty good. Live. I wonder how much. Doesn't have a price there though. Oh, there's a smashed. Obviously, it's been broken into. VR4 Galant. Oh, yeah, it's stolen, right. Now I get it. Does that mean the motor doesn't go anymore? Poor dude. Oh, yeah, that's what they did on when they stole my Lancer. Hey, Ricky, welcome to Team Access. Hell yeah. All the members are getting their stickers this week. I'm friggin' pumped. Or getting sent out. By the way, this is what the member sticker looks like. It's chrome, which is gangster. So good. Every member that signs up gets sent out one of these stickers. We're going to be doing members only live streams as well. I've got a Discord that we put the members into. I've been real slack with the member stuff, but now we're back into it. 911 if you could afford it. Man. Again, like just the style of the channel, we have to buy something either crashed or rolling shell so that we could. Mitsubishi Airtech. I think we have to look at that in Google. Airtech. Oh, these are sick. These are full drive. I was going to take the running gear out of one of these. Oh, Derek, welcome to Team All Access. Legend. Appreciate you. Let's go. Oh. Dude, I appreciate you guys coming on board for friggin' memberships. So sick. These have got Evo running gear, which is crazy. Because I was going to use the running gear from these in the real drive Evo when we did it, but then I ended up using the MX-5 stuff. Skyline R30, not bad. Alpha 156. Oh, you know what'd be cool? An Alfa Romeo Giulia. These things are so sick. That's wild. And I feel like these cars fly under the radar a lot. How does this look like? Weasel, my man. Sending you love, my dude. I appreciate you. How good's the live streams? Yeah. Yeah, the Alfa Romeo Giulia, if we could find like a crash one of those or something, I'd be stoked. Every time I see one drive past, I just think they look so cool. The mass slept on these cars. Mercedes 300 CE. I was going to type with Japanese 4-cylinder. Oh yeah, that's like the 190E. Yeah, they're alright. They're not like, there's something a little bit, there's not enough pizzazz about it. Hiraku Yoshino, how was New Zealand? We haven't been yet. We leave in 3 weeks for the LZ World Tour. No way I've been on here looking for Facebook for 2 hours. Shh. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Don't worry about it, Jack. Oh, jeez. What if we did those door mods to the Right, people are sending me stuff. Oh, wait. Oh. We might have it. Oh, Yaris. Wait, hold up. I'm going to look at this. Here's another auction thing. What do we think about these Yarises? Wait, he just sent me the JPEG. Wait, what's the... Wait. This is only the JPEG. Wait, is that... How do we get the auction? Sorry. Send me the link for the auction, Zach. When do we get stickers for members? So, I had to get them sorted. Took me ages. Artwork guy. Yeah, I had a bit of a muck around, and then, but now we're finally done. So these will be sent out in the coming days, which is awesome. You have to email me your address. I promise I won't come to your house often. Dude, the Yaris is sick. Just did. Hold up, I want to look at this. These Yarises are mint. How do we figure out how much the repairable write-off? That's sick. Is that all? Look, throw a bit of bog on that pillar. New door on, or just kick the door out and be done with it. Jeez, they wrote that off. Oh, they would have written it off because of the pillar. Yeah, right. Don't worry guys, he didn't come to my house even though I want him to see my mum's R3. I mean, you could just send me photos. Hoping to get LZ New Zealand media, bro, so I can get good shots of you again. Bro, absolute legend. You'll definitely get approved for media. Surely. I can't wait. I'm honestly so G'd up for the LZ World Tour. It's going to be so good to see everyone again. I get to drive an LS car. We haven't revealed exactly what car that is yet. It'll buff out. Yeah. Look, I'm definitely the type of dude to just give that pillar a wee tug. You know, tap it with the hammer a little bit. Tap, 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 tap it in. Throw some bog on it. Fix the door and just call it a day. Such a sick car. But guaranteed that'll sell for heaps. Because, like, people part them out. Make a lot of money off them. Hell yeah. Yeah, but for anyone who wasn't here before, Rex and I are getting together and we're doing a bit of a 100k celebration kind of build in the next week or two. So you guys can expect to get that. Must have rolled in the accident. Yeah, or hit something really hard and kind of gone sideways. But you guys can expect that in the next... That'll drop towards the end of this month, the build, but it's pretty cool. I'm excited. Thought you'd be behind a choice car. Yeah, but I'm not. There's a lot of big dogs coming and only so many choice cars. So I said, guy, you give the cars to them and I am borrowing someone else's car. But I'm G'd about it because, yeah, he's a very cool dude. I actually have 2 cars. I have a backup car as well, which is crazy. And they're both the same model car with 2 different engine swaps in them. And the engine swaps are wild. Audi TT. Goozer, you're shouting again, homie. You know how to type normally. You don't want to get a timeout again. Oh, Cooper's shouting as well. Don't make me put you in timeout, boys. Oh. There he goes. He's back. Alright, I got you. Audi TT. Audi. Wait, sorry, 2 seconds. What is that? Nah, Goozer, bro. Why do I feel like dad right now with this chat? What is that? Is that like a... Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Porsche wannabe. Oh, Ferrari F40 style wide body kit. I wouldn't have thought that. Why are these pop-ups trying to pop up? Go away. Unlock daily. Oh, no way. What's up? Sick photos. Everyone go check out Unlock Daily Instagram. Good photos. Alright. That's enough of this. What are we looking up? Audi TT. Audi TT. 10.5 grand. Not bad. Not bad. The only problem is they're a little bit of a hairdresser's car. Yeah. Like Dorian knows. Like it ain't, but you know what would be it? A crashed Audi R8. A friend of a friend bought a crashed Audi R8 for like 20 grand. It was like the shell. But that's pretty gangster because again, you just throw like a Japanese 4-cylinder turbo motor in it. Imagine having like it would be so cool because you get the looks, but then you also get like the Jap motor set up. 300ZX. Looks too much like the Slambo though. It's because they're basically the same car. Weasel, there you go. I sent my mum's car and my E36. I need your approval. I'll look after this. Toyota Sora. Yeah, Sora's a I think there's a reason nobody really does them. They look a lot like a boat. Not terrible. They can look kind of cool. Cheap drift car. Most of my photos are on Facebook. Sorry. Look on Facebook then. My bad. Unlock daily on Facebook. Super front end swap. Not a bad idea. Hot rod with a K series. Resale value wouldn't be huge. Toyota Crown. Toyota Crown. Old Beetle was a great idea. I'm definitely not against that. Crowns are sick. This is sick. Cheap. Jeez. But again, I don't know if the viewership's there for a Crown. Will the viewership be there for like a 7-second Cayenne? Mini clubbing? No minis for Mike. No minis for Mike. E36 Ti plus SR20. A friend of mine, Tim, has a SR20 E36. I don't want to copy him. Chaser JZX100 with rotary. Not bad. Beetle WRX motor. That's Mighty Car Mods. That's the one. Oh, Gary loves the old Crown. I'm still on the Porsche train. Get on the train with me, guys. Beetle with XR20. CA18 Beetle. Collab with Mighty Car Mods. I don't even think they would be interested. I'm too small for Mighty Car Mods. Those dudes are huge. Porsche 918. Man, you guys are just hanging out with me all night tonight. Shout out to you guys. I don't even think there are 918s on here. Oof. Wait. What's this? Oh, it's like a GD4 kit for the 718. That's pretty cool. And then all we need to do is buy the 718. I'm just giving you trash cars so the Porsche gets it. What about a Jaguar? Weasel, we said in the chat earlier, but you probably weren't here, we're not going to build another drift car because we have too many drift cars already. The 944 is cool. They're just a little bit niche. Honestly, I really want to do, I think, this is the go. The Boxster GT3 conversion is so sick. But in like a Jap style. It has to be hard top load like that. Porsche with a K-Series turbo motor. So cool. Search tiny towing. Yeah, I don't want to do like random advertising on here for businesses. I appreciate you though, Cooper. But let's stick to cars. Make it a burnout car. Effectively, you can make anything a burnout car, really, if you do burnouts in it. Oof. How's that, though? How's that even a Boxster? That's crazy. What sort of car do you want? It has to be... What are the boxes we're trying to tick? It has to be popular enough that it does good views on YouTube. For, you know, the business style things. Has to be cool, which is very vague, and we can put whatever motor in it, so it doesn't really matter what motor it's got because we can pull that out and throw something else in it. I mean, if you think about it, like the Boxster's a really cheap Porsche, and converting it to a Porsche that looks more expensive is always going to be quite popular because you do like the poor man's GT3 builds, which is pretty cool. So anything like that is pretty sick. Obviously rebuilding something crashed is cool. Something like this Range Rover with like some Jap wheels and maybe like an SR20 turbo or something, you know, or RB or something, and it would be pretty sick. That's just me like spitballing and thinking outside the box. EG Civic's cool. One of my first road car when I got to Australia was an EG Civic. And it was sick. Slammed on wide steelies. So good. V Rover. Oh, Range Rover's good. Gary's on the Range Rover train. The Discoveries are sick. I think Fox Body Mustang ain't it. Definitely not. They are super ugly. Did you live in Christchurch originally? I did. What's that pop-up headlight one? Where are we? Pop-up. Oh, there's a Prelude. No. Oh, yeah, I used to have one of these. It's essentially a Honda Integra, but it's a Rover. So weird. I'm building Hot Wheels EG Civic for my nephew. Shout out Gary. That's sick. Do a Prelude. A poo tube is what we used to call them. What about a Toyota Gambino kitted MRS? Is the MRS... What's the MRS again? Oh, yeah. Wait. MR2? 1960 Austin Cambridge sedan. Pretty sure we're going to have to go to Google for that one. Sedan. Bro, that is very specific. Cool as hell though. How good's the roof, like front roof spoiler? No front wheel drive, bro. Come on. Yeah, I'm not really like super keen on front wheel drive. An Eclipse would be sick, but would make it rear wheel drive. 2J swapped. FJ Holden. FJ Hold. You're Australians and you hold. Yeah. It looks cool, but it ain't me. The Gazelle is sick. What about an EXO car? Is that the... Yeah, but then it'd have to be a drift car. These are kind of cool. I dig them because they're just a big... They're just a big go-kart. That's kind of weird. Like, you know when we had the shell off the Lambo? And it just looked exactly like this? Pretty sick. What kind of views do they get? Let's have a look. 48k views. Not bad. 449 likes. Good thumbnail. Real good thumbnail. FJ, awesome. No Turbo Falcon? Man, we did the Turbo Falcon. We did 2 turbos on a Falcon. Honda Civic EG2ZZ swap. Yeah. I've had the EG Civic. I think it'd be more fun doing a 2J in like the Porsche Cayenne. Because you just never see anything like that, which is pretty crazy. Holden EF. Can-Am Maverick. Can-Am Maverick. Where are you supposed to drive that? You need land. Not super usable. GD Starlets are sick. L28 Infinity, not bad. 300 ZX I wouldn't do because that's just another Diablo. Like, looks exactly the same. 323 GD Familiar, so good. A friend of mine has one. Turbo, Marcus McCarthy, Backy McCarthy. Look him up on YouTube. Makes sick videos. Drifts the S13. Mike J from Low Standards. Odyssey 2JZ swap. So Ryan, why would we do something that Jay has already done? Because then you are essentially copying him. Instead, well, let's do something unique and fun. Something that we can be proud of and then maybe race against us. So if he's got like a 2JZ Odyssey, then you get a Prius and put like something crazy in that. S12 Sylvia, already had it, already done on the channel. Yeah, old Porsche is definitely on the table. Just buy a tank. Wait, alright. Do they have them on Marketplace? Oh, I hit the light. Tank. Oh, it's just going to come up with those GWMs, isn't it? Oh, wait, actually. It's wait, what do we... Army tank. Buy a tank. That's just a fish tank. Oh, look, there's one for $70. That's cheap. Volkswagen. There actually is an army vehicle for sale, and you say, it's like this. Alright, so where are we at? We got, what's on the table? I don't even know. The Porsches, the 911, the Cayenne, definitely on the table. Any kind of, yeah, has to be able to be like low, wide street car, I think. I really like the idea of what someone said about doing a challenge where you buy and sell cars to make enough money to then buy a cool car. That's a very cool idea. So start with something worth, you know, like an E36, for example, BMW E36. Buy that, then sell that, you know, for a profit, and then keep going until you end up with something super gangster. Not a bad idea. Type of military tank. Would that be the same as army tank? Building up to the Porsche. I like that idea. Because I'm kind of good at buying and selling things. That's what Lucifer Kyle is doing there. Let's have a look. Lucifer Kyle. Who's that? Never heard of him. Ah! Who's this dude? World's smallest truck. Rah. Marketplace makes it easy. Oh, dude, look at this guy's views. That's gangster. I haven't heard of this guy. Trading junk for a Lambo. Ah, okay, cool. Alright. Trade up series is pretty cool. The video cost me $1 million. Does this guy have a whole lot of money? Hello, Dan. Oh, dinner time? I'll end the stream first. And then we'll have dinner. We'll chillin'. This is cool. This guy must have heaps of money. Kyle hangs out with Western Champion. Agree trade up series would be insane for views. Alright. The trade up series. I like this. That's an awesome idea. He's one of the biggest burnout car guys. Is he from Australia though? Does burnouts for a living. That's pretty sick. Never heard of. I don't know. That's crazy because we're like usually as a YouTuber, you know a lot of the other YouTubers, but this guy does like pretty gangster views. Looks like he's done much better for himself in the last 8 or 9 months. This is sick. Look at that. World's smallest truck, $100 supercharger. That is actually sick. I like that. Look at this. Now we're just reviewing other YouTubers. I don't know how I don't know him. I'm sorry. Trade up from a BA to a 911. That's actually not a bad idea. Bailey like buys and sells a lot of Falcons, and he reckons that the BAs and like the Falcons are really good to make money off. But the trade up series though, do you do it in like one single video, or do you do it in? Hey, he did a drifting day. Sick. Or do you do it in like a slow series? Cars in Aussie with a 200,000 horsepower Hilux. A full series. Okay, sweet. Alright. One video per car. That's cool. Dang. Look at this. You guys are sick, man. This is why we're doing these live streams, because you guys can help come up with these ideas. I'm gonna have dinner in a sec. We can end the stream soon. I don't realize that we'd be streaming for so long, but it's been awesome fun, so I'm not fussed about that. How long have we been streaming for? I don't even know. Look up Tom's refurb. He's doing a trade up challenge. All right, sweet. I'm gonna suss these trade up challenges because I actually really like this idea. You even use the cars show people how to fix stuff for extroverts. Yeah, you buy like an E36 or something, and then you do like, fix it up, make it roadworthy, sell it for a profit, buy the next car. 2.5 hours. Alright, 2.5 hours. You guys have hung out for ages. I appreciate you. Yeah, cool. Alright, let me think about that. The trade up series is cool. We can set a goal, maybe trade up to something like the Porsche, which is like epic. Also shout out to Lucifer Kyle. This guy seems rad. I'm gonna watch some of his videos later. It's always cool learning about new YouTubers as well. But I guess this is a good way to end the stream. You guys have given me a lot to think about. Let me know if you guys want to do more streams. Because I really enjoyed this one. It's pretty sick. Of course, like I said, we're going to be doing some Assetto Corsa live streams as well, where people like Jack can jump in the server, join in, and we can all drift together. And by the way, for dinner, I'm having pasta, ravioli with garlic bread, a little bit of cheese on top. That beautiful girl just cooked it for me. I'm very lucky. Also, Guza, I won't lock you up next time, but it's only because I love you, you know? So, more streams coming. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you so much to everyone that donated and became a member. Member stickers, I should have them in my hands in the next 2 days. I'm going to send them all out to you guys, but I'll be in touch anyway to all members about the member stickers. Of course, if you do want to become a member, Derek, email me. My email is in the About section on my YouTube, and I'll send you the stickers out. But yeah, if you want to become a member, I have our own Discord channel, which I'm pulling back together now. You get a sticker. We're going to be doing more live streams and stuff as well, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with the whole stream. It's been really cool. And I'll see you in the next Marketplace live stream, because this is going to be a thing now. So good. Much love, guys. Peace. Bye. Bye.